In this video, I want to show you what happens when you upload images to your WordPress site. Quite a few things happen, and it is important that you know what those things are. So let's say, for example, I wanted to insert an image to my post. If I click on Add Media, let's take Robocop, for example. You can see Robocop has the size medium to be 300 by 205, while the large size is 625 by 427. Okay. But let's go with Jack Bauer, for example. Medium size here is 300 by 169, and large is 625 by 352, which is different from those of Robocop. So how is it that WordPress is determining that, okay, the large sized version for the Robocop image will be 625 by 427, while that for Jack Bauer will be 625 by 352? How is it that WordPress is determining these sizes? Well, this is all due to what we have down here in our settings. If we go down to media, from here you can see we have thumbnail size, medium size, and large size. These are the default values for what a medium size would be, what a large size would be, and then what a thumbnail size would be. So what happens is whenever you upload a new image to your WordPress site, WordPress will automatically create 3 versions of that particular image. It will create the large sized version, the medium sized version, and the thumbnail version of that image. So what WordPress does is that it tries to calculate how it should crop these individual images based on your settings here. Max width for medium size is 300. Okay, so it will take the Jack Bauer image, stick with the 300 width for 300. But you can see the size here is 169, which is different from the 300 here. That is because WordPress would try as much as possible to crop your image without losing any quality or losing any part of the image. If this image was a perfect, let's say 2500 by 2500, for example, it would have been very easy for WordPress to crop it to the 300 by 300, but because the dimensions here are very different. This is 1140 by 641. It is nearly impossible for WordPress to crop the medium size for this to be 300 by 300 exactly without losing some sort of quality or losing a part of the image. So that's how WordPress tries to determine by how much it should crop each of your individual images based on what we have here. So whenever you upload a new image to your WordPress library, WordPress will automatically create 3 different versions for those images. Okay. Now, these settings will only apply to images that what I'm trying to say here is if I decided to change any of the settings here, okay, let's say I wanted to change my max width to 320, for example here, and change thumbnail size to be 180 by 180. Let me save those changes. Let me come back to my post. If I refresh this page, okay, let's go back to inserting a new picture. Come down here, add media. Alright, let's choose Robocop. Now, the sizes are still the same. It's still 150 by 150 for thumbnail, despite the fact that we've changed it to 180 by 180. The reason is because when you make changes here, they would only apply to images that have not yet been uploaded. If you've uploaded images in the past and then you came here to change the settings, these settings will not take effect unless you regenerate the images that you've uploaded before. So join me in the next video where I will show you how to regenerate all your images that you've uploaded before. Thank you for watching.